Hi everyone, I'm back with another video. Finally, I'm so sorry that it's been taking me so long to upload videos, or I guess I should say be consistent with uploading videos. Today's video is going to be baby items that I recommend. I wanted to upload this video a while back, but I never got around to doing it. Here we are today, finally. So I decided to do maybe like a series of baby products I recommend as my baby gets older. So for this video, I'm doing baby products I recommend from 0 to 3 months, since my baby is currently 3 months. She's actually going to be 4 months in like a week and a half. But I wanted to share with you guys items that we absolutely loved between those months and items that I recommend. So let me not make this introduction any longer than what it should be, and let's get started. Let's start with feeding. So the first item I'm going to share with you guys is the bottles that we use. I do exclusively breastfeed, so I haven't really been using bottles. So if you want a very good bottle recommendation, I wouldn't listen to me, because again, I haven't really used them much, like for me to tell you, oh my god, you need these. But I would pump in the beginning when Lovely was a newborn. My husband would help me in the night shift. He would take over so that I could get some sleep. He would bottle feed her while I would like pump, since it would take less time for me to pump than feeding her. My husband would bottle feed her. And so yeah, so this is what we used at the time, and I like it. It's very lightweight, and it comes in 2 different sizes, and it's really cute, and it comes in different colors, but obviously we got the pink one. Now Lovely, she sleeps through the night, so it's not necessary to give her a bottle anymore. She sleeps through the night, and so now I wake up and I pump. So with that being said, this is the pump that I use. It's the Medela hand pump. I do have an electrical one, but to be honest with you guys, I never used it. I probably used it once and I did like it, but for some reason, for me personally, it was just easier to use a hand pump. And I've been very fortunate with my milk supply, so it's been really easy to just pop this in and start pumping, and I would get what I need in like 10 minutes. So yeah, this is the pump that I have. I do have the box here to show you guys. So again, it's the Medela breast pump, and I guess the model of the one I have is Harmony, and it comes with your breast pump and 2 bottles. It's really easy to clean as well, since all of the parts come apart and you can like really get in there and clean it really well. So in par with pumping, another thing I used a lot was my Haka. This thing I highly recommend if you're planning to breastfeed, because I bought this before Lovely was born. In the beginning, I wouldn't really use it because I was like, do I need to? But yes, you do, because I started noticing that when I would feed Lovely on one side, my boob on the other side would leak. But I always thought like, it's probably just like a few little drops, you know, nothing much is being lost. But I decided to put it on one day and like be consistent with it, and I swear like I would fill up the whole Haka like up to the neck. So this was very handy and super easy to use. If you use it correctly, this comes in so handy, and I really recommend the Haka. So I think that's it for feeding. So one thing I used a lot since the very first day was our sound machine. It's a funny story because my husband and I were actually not planning on using a sound machine, just because we would hear mixed reviews from different parents saying, oh, it's not necessary, we never used one, I would just play music on my phone. So I thought maybe we don't need one, but I added it to my baby registry either way. I'm like, well, if someone wants to gift it to me, I'm not gonna stop them. So someone did gift it to us, and I am so happy they did, because this sound machine has been a freaking lifesaver. So since the day Lovely was born, like the very first day, we started implementing a sound machine, and we would play white noise for her. I did do my research, and I did see that babies sleep a longer stretch with sound opposed to sleeping in complete silence, just because they're in your belly and they're used to all of these loud sounds, so it's more comforting to them sleeping with sound than no sound at all. So we use the sound machine since day one, and I'm like 99.9% sure that the sound machine is a big part of why Lovely has been a very good sleeper since day one. At 2 weeks, Lovely was already sleeping 4 to 5 hour stretches, and again, I feel like I have to give a huge thanks to the sound machine. I really recommend it, and I recommend that you implement it since day one. Get your baby to a sleeping schedule including naps. Use the sound machine so they can, you know, adjust to their sleeping schedule, know when it's time to sleep. This is like chef's kiss. Love it and recommend it. The brand that we have is Hatch Sleep. I love that it Bluetooths with your phone, so you can control it from your phone. Also, it does change colors, and it has like many different colors. Also, it has different sound settings, so it doesn't only play white noise, it also has like the rain, forest, waves, has many different sounds, a lot, and I love it. I love it so much. So I guess since we're talking about sleep, I'll continue on with that category. Another item we use a lot is our Lollipop baby monitor. This is what it looks like. It looks like an eyeball to me, but it also looks like a lollipop because of the long little stem it has. But the reason why I love this baby monitor is because you can literally adjust it wherever your baby is. It's very foldable, so you can just like hang it on to something, or if you do it like this, it stands on its own. This also connects to your phone, so you can watch your baby through there. What my husband and I do, like if she's taking a nap in her room and we're downstairs watching a movie or something, what we do is we connect it to our laptop and we watch her through the laptop while we're watching TV or if we're eating, and it's pretty cool. I really like it. I like that it's not bulky. It's very lightweight as well, and I think it's really cute. And it comes in 3 different colors. It comes in pink, green, and blue, and we have the pink one. The next item we used a lot for sleep, and this was mainly in the beginning of newborn to like maybe 2 months, is her Halo sleep sack. So this Halo sleep sack was given to her at the hospital. Lovely loved sleeping in her Halo sleep sack. I feel like this is another reason why she would sleep such long stretches, is because we also got her used to sleeping, you know, nice and swaddled. And this sleep sack is so cozy, and it doesn't fit her anymore, so she doesn't use it anymore. She did use it for the first 2 months of her life, and she absolutely adored it, and so did we. Come in different colors and styles. You can even find this at Target. We just kept using the one that they gave us at the hospital just because it was very nostalgic. You know, this is what we saw her sleeping in the first night, and bringing her home and seeing her sleeping in it just took us back to the first time we saw her sleeping, and yeah, it's really cute. So she's currently not using this because again, it doesn't fit her. So my next recommendation is a swaddle. Maybe not an absurd amount, because I know swaddles is like the #1 thing that people gift at baby showers. So I do recommend the swaddle. The ones that I use are the little unicorn swaddles, and I like them because they're really big. Let me show you. So they're really big. Swaddles comes in different sizes, and I love the size of this one because Lovely fits really well in it. It's super soft, very lightweight, so it doesn't overheat her in the night. Not a lot of parents implement swaddling their babies, but it is something that I recommend just because I did see that swaddling her would allow a longer sleeping stretch. So if you're planning to implement swaddling, I do recommend having like at least 4 or 5. So the last thing on my sleeping section is a Snuggle Me lounger. This item for us was very helpful in the beginning when Lovely was a newborn, because especially for me, because I had a C-section, I wasn't able to be very mobile. So I loved being able to be in bed rest and just having this little lounger next to me and having her, you know, laying next to me, and I would just lay there and watch her. She would take a couple naps in here. I know you're not supposed to let your baby sleep in here just because it isn't safe, but I was always watching her. I was always supervising her. She never slept here alone, unsupervised. I was always next to her and making sure that she was okay. And she loved it. And I feel the reason she loved it is because the Snuggle Me, the way that it is designed, it almost feels like she's being held in your arms. If you can see, like her body goes here and it just kind of like hugs you, you know? So I felt like it was very comforting for her and very comfortable. I do have a little cover for it. This is what it looks like without the cover. I do recommend getting the cover just because if there's any accidents, you can just take off the cover and wash it. But yeah, we did use it a lot in the beginning. She doesn't use it as much now. I do prop her in there occasionally, like if I'm cleaning our room, I want to put her down somewhere, especially now that she's starting to move a lot. I will put her in here, but she is outgrowing it. She's a big baby, so she doesn't really fit in it as well as she did when she was a newborn. So we did get a good use out of it for like the first 2.5 months of her life. If you're planning to have more babies, then I do recommend it because you're gonna be able to use it with your next babies. Maybe if this is your last baby and you're not planning to have more, then I guess it wouldn't be very practical for just 2 months. I don't know. I guess I'll let you decide, but we loved it. It was very helpful, again, especially for me with my C-section. This came in very handy. I forgot to mention my boppy. I guess this would go in the feeding category since I do use this for breastfeeding. But if you're planning to breastfeed, a boppy is very, very necessary because let me tell you something. No matter how light your baby is, your arms will get tired of carrying your baby for like 30 minutes to a whole hour straight trying to breastfeed those first few days of life. A boppy pillow is a major must-have for me. I still use it now. She's about to be 4 months and I still use it now, especially because she's getting heavier. So yes, this is something I really recommend, and I do recommend also getting a cover for it just because since you are using it for breastfeeding, there will be spit ups and spills, and you're going to want to be able to wash it and keep it clean. So I do recommend also getting a cover for your boppy. This one I got at Target and it already came with the cover. I really like the cover, but they do have different options of covers and they even sell them separately. So yes, highly recommend a boppy pillow. Okay, so the next thing I recommend is a nose Frida. I do use 2 different little booger gadgets, and is this Oogie Bear and the nose Frida. So let's talk about the nose Frida first. So the nose Frida is really handy for those runny boogers, you know, the wet ones. You can easily just stick this in your little baby's nose and suck it right out. I know that sounds nasty, but it does have protection, so I promise you, you're not gonna eat the boogers. It stops. It doesn't even go all the way up. The times that I've used it, it just kind of stays down here at the bottom. It doesn't even reach the top. But yeah, this is really easy to use and my husband and I really like it. Now this one, the Oogie Bear, is like the tiniest thing ever, but it comes with 2 different ends. This one you're able to use it for the nose and also to clean the ears. This one is perfect for those hard boogers that are like really stuck in there, and the nose Frida doesn't really suck those out because since they're like, you know, hard and like really on there, you kind of need something to like scrape them out. And this is perfect because the little head of the bear is a protection so that you don't go too deep in there. So it stops you to where it's safe, and it's really easy to use. So you just stick it in your baby's nose, scrape it and pull it out, and it gets those little boogers out. So next thing on my list is a nail trimmer. This is the one that I use. It's from Amazon and I believe it comes in different colors as well. Again, I got the pink one, but this is what it looks like. And it comes with different settings and they are all for different age stages. I love it just because I've always been paranoid of using nail clippers on babies. I mean, this is my first baby, but just the thought of it scares me because I'm like, what if I hurt her? I don't know, it's just scary. And it's really cute. Every time I use it, I feel like we're having a spa day and she's getting a little mani-pedi. The next thing I have to show are these changing mats. So these are the ones that we use. They are from Gather. They come in different sizes. This is the micro. These are perfect, especially for those first days that your baby is home and you're just tired and you don't feel like going to the changing table to change your baby's diaper. You know, it's the middle of the night, you just want to do it in bed. This comes in handy because it's protection for your bed, just in case your baby has an accident. And we even use it on top of her changing basket. Before, we didn't have anything on the changing basket besides like the cover for it, but she's had a couple accidents, and like when she pees, it goes through the cover and it wets, you know, the little foam cushion that the changing basket has. So I was like, okay, we need to put something on there that's going to protect the little mattress thingy. So we started using the Gather mats and we put it on top of the changing basket, and it's perfect because it's super easy to clean. Like if she has an accident, it's like very, very easy to clean. And I keep one on top of her changing basket, I keep one in my room, and I keep one in our diaper bag for whenever we go out, which we don't really go out, but I keep one in there for when I go to like doctor visits. Just pop it out to change your diaper, and it's sanitary and again very easy to clean. Okay, so we're almost done. The next thing on my list is a baby carrier. For me, using a baby carrier is so special because I love having her close to me. So I'll put this on around the house while I'm doing easy chores. We did go apple picking and I used this and it was really, really easy to use. The one that I have is a wild bird sling. You can get baby carriers in different places. My husband has a baby carrier as well that he has used and he loves. So yeah, I do recommend the baby carrier. Even though it's 2020 and no one's really going anywhere, it's nice to have one even in your house because, you know, you have a baby and you're also trying to keep your house clean or cook or, you know, do something that requires both hands, and I do recommend it. My goodness, look who just woke up from a nap. Good morning. Did you just wake up from a nap? Yeah, your hair looks crazy, Mama. I'm showing everyone baby products that we used with you and that we both loved. Did you have any favorites that you want to recommend to everyone? So now that she's here, I'm gonna put her in her swing, and well, I should just might as well talk about it because that is one of the things that I recommend is a baby swing. The one that we have is the Mamaroo. Let me show it to you guys. So this is the Mamaroo. It's the swing that we use and we really, really like it. As you can see, Lovely likes it too. It comes with many different settings. So these are the different settings that it has. I hope you guys can see because the sun is coming in pretty hard. But you can change it to different motions. I currently have it on car ride. It also has kangaroo, tree swing, rockabye, and wave. So you change it with this button here in the middle, and then you can change the speed to go faster or slower. And then it also plays sounds. I believe it has white noise, a fan, ocean waves, and heartbeat. And then you can also plug in your own phone and play your own sounds or music. And then the cool thing about this as well is that it also connects to your phone. So again, if you're not like nearby and you want to change the settings, you can do it from your phone. And yeah, we love it. Lovely likes it a lot. I put her on here and she is very chill most of the time, just how she is now. She likes looking at these little balls that it has at the top. I currently have it in the black and white side just because that's what she's attracted to right now, but it also has the colorful option. Okay, so moving along, I'm almost done. I feel like I have very, very few items left. So the next thing I wanted to show you guys is my diaper bag. So this is a diaper bag that I have. It is a fawn design diaper bag, and this is the regular size one. This one is the perfect size. It has so many compartments and I can fit literally everything I need in here, including stuff for me. Of the style, it comes in different colors, but this is the color that we went for. If you guys want to see a what's in my diaper bag let me know. I'd be more than happy to do that for you guys. Another big item I want to share with you guys that I recommend, I don't have it here with me, but it is the Lovevery Play Gym. She absolutely loves it. I put her on there and she has the time of her life. It comes with like these black and white cards, which is what your baby loves seeing for like the first 3-4 months. And it also comes with mirrors. She also loves looking at herself in the mirror, right, Lovely? Because you're so pretty. And it comes with this little activity guide, and it like guides you on like what to do as your baby gets older. So it has what to do for the first 12 weeks, then 3 to 4 months, 5 to 6, 7 to 8, 9 to 10, and 11 to 12. So what's cool about the Lovevery Play Gym is that it grows with your baby. So right now she's currently in the 3 to 4 month stage, and I was just reading it the other day, and it's so cool because there's some information on here that I didn't know, and it's pretty awesome to be able to read information and be able to implement it on her and help her develop her motor skills and just her like her brain development. And she likes it, and she's been doing a lot of tummy time on there. I did recommend the Lovevery Play Gym from any other play gym just because it's very convenient and I feel like you'll get a really good use out of it. Okay, so the last things I have to show are books. Books is something that I highly recommend, and also doctors do recommend for you to start reading to your baby since they're in your womb. I've been reading to Lovely since she was in my belly, and now that she's out here in the world, Earthside, these are the ones that we've been reading just because it's fall and it's almost Thanksgiving. So yeah, and I try to stick to the same books so we don't read different ones each night, just because the doctor also recommended to stick to 1 or 2 books because it'll help her brain develop. So yeah, these are the 2 that we've been reading. And last but not least, this is one of the things that I highly recommend, and it is a baby book. So this one's baby's first year. So this is where I've been keeping Lovely's memories, so when she gets older she can look through it. And then yeah, so then it has 1 month, 2 month. I need to put the 3 month in here. I need to get that developed. And then her 4 month, which is in like 2 weeks, and it goes all the way to 12 months. And then it has a lot more stuff, like her firsts, holidays, her birthdays, even the first day of school. And then it has blank pages if you want to put in your own stuff. So I do recommend this one. I got it off of Amazon, and it comes in with different covers, but I chose the one with the rainbow. Every time I look through it, it just makes me want to get all teary-eyed because my baby is growing, and every time I fill in a new page, I'm like, I don't want her to grow up. But yeah, that's the last and final item that I loved and I recommend. So thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope this video helped you guys. If you're a first-time mom and you don't know what to, add to your baby registry or what to get, or if you have a family or friend that's having a baby, you don't know what to get them for Christmas or their baby shower, I hope this video helped. All of these items are items that I used and loved, and that Lovely used and loved as well. And even my husband can vouch for us. But yeah, once again, thank you guys so much for sticking around, and I love you guys, and I'll see you in our next video. Bye.